Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Pedri is onto this. And this is Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué aims beyond the defence. Oh, easy picking. Shot at goal! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It looks a good ball through. That pass has been well intercepted. Short changes him with that pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is through here. Out of play for a throw.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent, and usually that crucial splits.
He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Not the most accurate pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played. Now. Goal! Manchester United!
Gol per il Manchester United, ha segnato al 22esimo minuto, numero 13.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Played out to the right. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. And it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Can he spark a counter here? Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's an imaginative pass. Muslera claims comfortably. Could move up a gear here. That pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar. Seedorf. Here's Rodri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fermin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Played back. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eto'o. That's a good ball out wide. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. That's the keeper's ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Llorente. Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Attenzione, un cambio.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Big chance! Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Showing great feet there. Mbappe! That has not gone well. And the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. He's picked it, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Ambitious ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. Fermin. Good running, strong and purposeful. Thuram attempts a clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Longley did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Vermi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Doué. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. This is Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedri! Oh, a very decent attempt. Played into space. Neymar. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Doué. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And the keeper takes decisive action.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he shoots! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Dembele.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick.
Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Pedri, Cannavaro cuts it out, he steps in, and that's the end of that.
And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy, not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Searching passes played there. Great vision. Pedri. And the finish!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility
A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yeah, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Llorente. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Alvarez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And here's Tevez, and Tevez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Neymar. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the counter is on. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's just beyond his reach. Fermin. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, important interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked out the run. Chance! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. This is Ronaldo. And a chance! It's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's gone for goal! Cannavaro. Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a fine interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look at the space here. Petri. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Tevez. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a cute ball. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Ronaldo. Neymar proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Tevez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That'll be a throw-in. Szoboszlai. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be...
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. That is expertly dealt with. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kivior. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Pedri, and the shot! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him. Here's Haaland. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's been intercepted. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Closing it. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well-timed, excellent interception.
He has found the way through.
Busquets gets it clear.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast.
Oh, what a climb! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He has a look up.
And that has been clubbed away.
Alvarez threads one in. This looks promising.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this?
Szoboszlai in acres of space out wide. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, he's burst through.
That has been cut short. That has not gone well.
Tries to pass it through.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
He's picked his way through.
Brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass.
Longley gets across to intercept that.
Now this could be a chance. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball.
Chance, surely!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Eto'o takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's through, it's 1-0 Vieira!
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
That's a cute ball.
Pedri.
Looking to play him in. A lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great vision.
Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Can he finish? And it's there! And
again in double quick time. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Lukaku, looking for options for movement. Real chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Time and again they are repelled. Distributed tidily. Now it's Rodri, and he's away, and a chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are...
And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well read, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass.
Goes for a shot! Out to the left it goes. And that has put paid to that. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Lukaku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Lukaku. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Vieira. And this is Neymar. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And this is Lukaku. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Attenzione, un cambio.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Nice physical challenge. And that could set him on his way. Longley. Llorente. And he's had it nicked away. Llorente cuts out the pass. And it's Pedri. Bonucci. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Shifted it to the flank. Messi shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Figo. Now it's Rodri. Played out to the left flank. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Soboslai. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Soboslai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodri is onto this. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Nicely weighted ball. Szoboszlai. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Vieira, and he's running through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He might be in here! It's Dembele! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh no, what has happened here? Longley. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Action has already started. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good spread. Eto'o. Now it's Rodri. And this is Eto'o. Muslera gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. He won't be happy with that one. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, played right into his path. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. No way through. Eto'o. That has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Haaland. And they're back on the ball again. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, he's been caught napping! There's a sharp little ball here. Danger averted for now. That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
And the finish! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Martinez, pass somewhat off target.
Eto'o is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, this looks sharp. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here.
He's found some space. Well,
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Little pass back, threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him. Kivior. Martinez. Kivior. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Busquets. Probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's found support out wide. Thinks about the shot. Pedri, great vision. Cannavaro cuts it out. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Manchester United kick off the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Haaland. Eto'o. Throw in. Mbappe has created one goal already. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Vieira is onto this. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? He's away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Llorente with the clearance. Kivior. And it's Pedri. Chouameni.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Longley gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. it might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of... And the shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could be danger here. Longley. Good running, strong and purposeful. Real chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a good position, and the shot! And yes, it's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23. Viene sostituito
Martinez.
Con numero 8.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tevez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. There's the header! Llorente gets good distance on it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? 5 minutes to add. Nicely shaped ball. Tevez. Chouameni. Foot in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Can he latch on to this? Now he's had a shot! In he goes again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that is that. What a game, a contest of
ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for...
Shapes to shoot! Tevez! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Tevez at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out for a throw. Oh no, what has happened here? That's a throw. Oh no, this does not look good. That could spell trouble. Traumeri. Szoboszlai. Here's Traumeni. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Llorente. It's going to be another throw. A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he plays one through. Szoboszlai picks it up out wide. Messi. Longley kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the through ball. And he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Tevez providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. It's Ronaldinho! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Numero 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell.